You went dark on me. Boy, it brightened up.
Sure did.
Hey, good evening, everybody out there in, well, Rob, we're in the PPD company page, right?
We are in the PPD company page.
Can you let me forward this over to PPU?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep.
Give us a minute, folks. We've got an exciting announcement for you. You don't want to miss this because something like this happens once in a decade or even a century. But we've got something really exciting that we want to bring to all of you. And we'd like to get as many people in on it as we can because this is a super exciting announcement. Nothing like this has ever come across anybody's desk. So, Rob, are we ready?
We are ready.
All right. Let me head over to, because I do want to monitor Facebook because I think that we might see a couple people pop in, and I want to make sure that we got some things going on. There it is. There it is. All right. All right. So, Rob, we have been collaborating with somebody or a different company, and did it get dark on you?
Yeah, it keeps getting dark on me. The dark side of the moon over
The
here.
dark side of Rob's on the dark side.
Too many hours put in. Too many hours put in.
So we've been collaborating with another company to bring to you something rather exciting. And this is a rather a huge announcement, something that we've been waiting to do for a long time. And it's finally here. And what I want to do tonight with Rob, who's with me, is explain to you or give you guys the chance to do something that is very, very cool. And for all of the folks out there who don't care to go through all the trouble, the hassle, the work, they're frustrated, they've got to map these sequences and stuff. For those of you who don't plan to do the xLights around the world sequence on your home this year, well, we'd like to bring you the opportunity to do this, but to do it what we'd like to call the EZSequencer way. And as you can see from the title of the video, the title of the video is something called the EZSequencer, and it's brought to you by a collaboration we've done with EZRGB. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to kind of show you how to log in and how to get 2 free sequences. Both of the sequences have been produced by Pixel Pro Displays. They are available for free on the EZRGB.com website, and you'll be able to, Rob, do you want to tell them?
So with this program, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to upload your layout files. And Clyde, do you want to do this as we talk about it?
Yeah,
so that
sure.
we can explain exactly what's going on. So being in the sequence world forever, you get the same questions asked over and over again. What maps to this? How do you do this? And certified models really helped out a lot on that in the beginning of stuff. And so we collaborated with a company, and they really had a great idea. So it was something that we Pixel Pro Displays wanted to be part of. And what this does is it completely, I don't want to use the word like AI, but it's kind of like the ChatGTP for sequence mapping, honestly. You put your files into it. These magical elves, they run up to the North Pole. They start doing things on their computers, and you have a sequence. You don't have to open up xLights. You don't have to render in xLights. It's all done in the cloud. It shoots the sequence back to you. You take the sequence, you put it in your show player, whether it be FPP or xScheduler. You throw the audio in with it that you purchased somewhere, and I want to say it's easy. I mean, I know that's like a play on words, but that's it.
So
And
one
I'm
of the
gonna show
things,
you here.
one of the things that we've noticed, like Rob mentioned earlier, was the challenge with mapping. And the challenge with mapping comes from the fact that you never know what is in the sequence that you're downloading from. Let's say you've got something from the Google Drive. Let's say you've got something from a sequencer that they've got the song you want, you've never mapped from them before. What EZSequencer does is it takes the sequence elements and it applies it to your layout without you having to know anything about that sequence, period.
Perfect.
So what we're going to do, you can see on this screen right here in front of you that we have a demo house. We've actually done this with a handful of them, but you can see there's nothing up our sleeves here. There's no groups.
He's very kind with that. Hundreds of them, but go
There,
ahead.
there are 0 groups in here. You'll also notice if you're an xLights aficionado, there are 0 submodels on any of these models. Now, this is located in my PPD account under clients, under demo. We're going to show you how you can easily map this the 2 sequences that PPD has produced for the month. If you're a club member, you're welcome to play with this as well. You already get you already have the chance to pick this one song. What is it? Shut Up and Dance With Me by Walk the Moon. You have that chance to pick it. If you are in the club, you can try this. By all means, give this a shot. It's free to use. It's free for everybody in the community to use for the xLights Around the World sequence. We're offering both of these, but it's a rendered version with an FSEQ that you'll be able to run on your house, but you won't. It's just a simple way to get it to as many people as possible, and that's why we're doing this tonight, because we want to do this special announcement with this brand new AI kind of a tool. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're
Now,
going
like
to
Clyde said, just going back over this one more time, like snowflakes aren't named snowflakes in this,
Yep,
and they're not. There's no correlation. So we're kind of showing you, no matter what you name something, it'll pick it up. If it's not submodeled, it'll submodel it for you. If it's not in a group, it'll build the groups for you. If how do I put my groups in the right order? It does that for you. I feel like I'm on like a TV selling thing here, and there's only 59 left. Order now. They're going. Oh, that's it. All the green are gone. All the green are gone. We just took out red in stock. But anyways, this is really. I mean, it's really that easy. And I'm going to keep quoting that term over and over and over again. But you put something into it, and you get a finished product.
So
now,
let's go ahead and show them exactly that step. So the first thing that you want to do, everybody right now, write down EZRGB, that's 5 letters, not easy spelled out, EZRGB.com, 5 letters, and then go click here at the top of the screen. You see this little dude with an X beside him. You go ahead and click on that. And now I've already created an account, but you need to create an account. So the first thing that you'll do whenever you create an account is you'll register the account. You'll come in here, fill in your email address, put yourself a password in, click the no, I'm not a robot, and go through the little reCAPTCHA thing, and then click register. Now, when you do this, you're going to get an email back that's going to verify that you actually have a registered email address. You'll click that link to verify that you have that email address, and it will let you in to the EZRGB website in order to use the EZSequencer. Now, before you decide, before you jump in and look for your email, don't forget, always look in your spam folder, because if you don't look in the spam folder and the click link here to activate account goes into that email address goes into the spam, you won't be able to get in. So make sure you check your spam folder, click the link, register your account, and it will let you in. And then we'll go through this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not a robot. I'm going to log in. And so now you've created an account on EZRGB.com. Next, we'll click on this link right here. Well, if you click on this, it says xLights Around the World. This tells you about the project, and this tells you about what you need in order to utilize these the items here on the EZSequencer. So what you can see is we're going to go through this process. It says we're looking for your show folder or your show folder, and we're looking for your RGB effects file, and we're looking for your network file. What you'll do is you'll navigate to this dialog here where you'll click choose file. Now I'm going to go to where I have my demo folder, demo, see, and here is my xLights RGB effects file. Now, just to show you that this is the exact link, so I don't want people to think that we're pulling any wool over your eyes. Here's that same
sweater sleeves.
Here's the exact same file link location. I'll go ahead and move that out of the way. So client demo, that's the same one. There's easy RGB effects. We'll go ahead and click open. And now it's uploaded that, and then we'll go and choose our
now take notice to the, so once client gets done with the network, go ahead, Clyde. Upload your network RG. So once he uploads these two files, now if there's something broken, let's say you went and you accidentally grabbed the backup file. If you notice to the right-hand side, there's check marks. Those check marks are verifying your files and making sure they are valid files for the system. If they're not valid, it'll kick you an error there, and it will not allow your files to render. So please make sure that you have 2 green check marks there, and then go ahead, Clyde.
So quick question. What would it mean if there was a red X there? What they would have to maybe fix their channels, that there's
more than likely they grab the backup file of their show. So instead of the XML, they grab the, what is it, XKBP file or whatever.
XBKP file. Okay.
Go and switch it up. Is all it is.
Okay.
But if they're both not green, it's not going to render your files for you.
So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and click get my sequences. This is as easy as it gets. Here's your RGB effects file. That's your layout. Here is your network file. That is all of your controllers. We're going to click get my sequences. And now what xLights is going to do is this, we have this cute little character probably from like the 1990s. This is our little elf. She's going to be working her butt off for you guys as she goes in and creates all of this magic that you're about to see. Now we have 2 songs in here. We have the Pentatonics and Meghan Trainor song, and we have the Walk the Moon song. Both of those are going to be rendered for you, and you can download these whenever they're complete. Now
also, you don't have to sit on this page and watch this cute little elf do her thing. You can close it at this point, and we'll email you, and EZRGB will email you and say, hey, your files are ready, come back, see them, and get it going. So that's one thing that's great about this. You don't have to wait. This is all cloud-based, so there is a, like a queue system out there that could get overwhelmed. So it might take, 40 minutes for you to get your sequence back. Who knows at that point? But we went over that if you don't have groups, you don't have submodels, and you don't have the correct names of props, that it'll fix all that, right? If you have all that, if you have groups, you have submodels, and you have your display elements maybe a little bit messed up, it goes in and it'll correct those for you too. Now, it doesn't mess up your layout files. Your layout files will always stay how they are in your xLights program. This only fixes it for the EZSequence side. That's it. So it takes those files, it fixes your groups, it fixes your submodels, it fixes your display elements and your render style and stuff like that. And once it exports it, you get an FSEQ file that you go and you put on your show player. That's it. You still have what you have on xLights. It doesn't mess anything up. It doesn't break anything. You don't have layout files that you get back. So there's no way that this system breaks what you have whatsoever. You take it, you use the files on your show player, and it works. That's it. There's no putting it back in xLights and rendering, none of that. You take this, it's rendering, it's doing all that for you right now. It's again, I'm not trying to be cliche, but it's that easy. You put your files in, you get finished product files at the end that you just go put in your show player, and that's it. Now, right now, there's only 2 sequences on here. We're still working through some things and stuff like that, but the 2 sequences that we loaded, that Pixel Pros that we sequenced for EZRGB, are quality sequences. These aren't This is the sequence you come to expect from Pixel Pro displays. I'll say that. But when you get these back, there's no other sequences that you can go and you can purchase at this time on the EZRGB website. The only thing you can get at this moment is the two xLights Around the World songs. There is a frequently asked question page that you can go down through and read. There's a couple of tips on there on how you can do things in xLights, how to set up. So there's always a little couple buggy things when you launch something new to the world, right? Like when a baby's born, it doesn't talk right away. It grows. So this is a baby that's growing. So some of the things that you'll notice is like maybe some of your singing faces, it puts the wrong primary on it. So you want to go back and say, hey, this is my lead singer because you made this little baby over here the lead singer, but my big singing Grinch is really the lead singer. So you want to go in and do that. Another thing is if you use a 3D layout, you're going to want to squeeze in to the square view because again, this is almost like a YouTube video, right? There's no 3D in this. Squeeze it into your screen where your 3D view looks the best, right click, save as a default view, and then upload those files. Those files then are going to give you the best view on the home.
While this is rendering, I'll give you an example of this because I've run my house. I did run my house on this. Boy, well, there we go. If you have a rather large layout, xLights will, if you have a 3D layout and you hit reset here and it's in 2D and you click the 3D, and this is the way that it will render it. So what you need to do if you want to utilize the 3D version, you need to zoom in, figure out where you like it to look the best, where you want to see the best kind of detail. Because if it's all the way zoomed back here, you're not going to see all the detail. So pick an area that looks good to you, then right click and then set current viewpoint as default. Now I've already done that. So I'm going to hit restore default. So I've already done this. And whenever I render this, now this is the preview that EZSequencer will see whenever you go to render it.
Now, this is only for the preview video that's on the website. That's it. If you want to see it on your house, I mean, honestly, you can just drop it into your show player, go out there and watch it on your house live. Yep. You don't need to see the preview video. We're just saying if you're diehard about watching a video on the computer, that is the way to make it look the best. That does not affect any way, shape, or form of how it renders on the final product that you put on your house. It could be looking at the back door of your house and it'll still work just as good on your house. It's only the preview video.
I know we've been rendering for a little while, but remember there are two sequences that are being rendered at this moment. And depending on the size, the number of props that are in your layout, the amount of work that has to be done to bring those things up. Oh, look, there we go in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Now, before Clyde clicks on anything, you'll see that you have two videos, right? So two videos come up on here. So it's both, and the sequence names are below it. You'll see the purchase song link. So that's where the link that we use, that's the song we use to sequence these two songs. And then you'll see the download sequence. Now, the download sequence is your final product. You click that. It's an FSEQ file that you literally just take to your show folder, take the audio to your show folder, and select it on your playlist, and it'll play. There's no gimmick to it. It'll play. One other thing that we do really want you to do is leave a review.
Right here. Leave us some feedback. We absolutely need this.
Now, this isn't something that's a Google review or anything like that. This is just a form for us to make this product service better for you.
Well, how about before we talk about the form, let's show them the quality of the mapping of a sequence file. Once again, if you've forgotten, this is the layout that you saw earlier with no groups, with no submodels, completely nothing up our sleeves. I suppose I better share with sound too.
I was going to say you probably not share with sound.
Here we go.
May your holidays be jolly.
Now, and this is no gimmick whatsoever. This was completely done by this system. We weren't off on the side fixing things. We were sitting here talking to you, and I finished the cider in the meantime.
Carolers sing carols at your door, and may your heart be evergreen.
You can see that it gets the mega tree. It does get the singing faces, and this is where we were talking about the primary. And you can see that it's sub-modeled everything pretty much correctly. There's still some. I'm not going to say this is the final product. That's not what we're here to say at all. This is an opportunity for you to use this for xLights around the world at little sweat equity from you. This is just you uploading a couple of files, trying it out, and making a great video for the xLights around the world team, so they can crank out more videos than they've ever seen in the xLights around the world.
Nothing would make us more excited than to break the 1,000 mark for xLights around the world. I think that would be incredible. I think that would be incredible. One of the things I want to point out, look at these candy canes. How many people submodel their candy canes? Well, look what EZSequencer can do. It can submodel candy canes, and you didn't even do anything. You want to see the candy canes? They're over here. Here's the candy canes somewhere. Let's see, I'll click on one there. There's a candy cane right there. And it's not submodel. It's not submodel, but yet here in your sequence,
it's not a candy cane model either. It's a complete custom model.
Exactly, it's a custom model. xLights, it doesn't even have the designation to do the candy cane this way. So there's a custom model in here, and EZSequencer has broken it down completely and put those submodels into it.
Well, okay. Megan sounds amazing. Can we hear the next song?
You want to hear? Does everybody want to hear the next song, or do we want to keep listening?
I do.
We know what Rob likes. We'll go ahead and pause this one, and we'll go back to the EZRGB website, and we will get ready to again see the amazing change. So there's a couple questions in on the Facebook group, on the Facebook page. It's Wayne Gilmore, hello there. He says, so you don't even need to render. That's correct. So you don't have to render the sequence. It goes to our cloud, and our cloud does the work. Again, we spent quite a bit of time building this and making this into something that makes it easy to just load your file up to.
So, and another thing, like Clyde brings up a great point, like this renders for you. How many times have we seen the question, Clyde, what computer should I go buy? Can I render all my sequences on a Raspberry Pi? Do I have to go buy the big $3,000 computer that they're selling at Best Buy right now? No. Honestly, if you have your files on your phone where you can select them, you can do this from your phone now.
So John said, is this just for the xLights around the world, or will it be available for any sequences? So I think
the future beholds many features.
The thing that we're focused on right now is building the very best quality product and working with the team to get the best mapping results. We can't do that unless we get the feedback, which is the next thing that we'll go over and click on, for you to give us feedback on what you're seeing, because we don't see all the videos and we don't see all the rendered sequences. It's important that we get that feedback so that we can continue to improve the quality of the mapping and the quality of the result.
Can you mute the song? Because it's gonna flag before too long. But So really, you saw what it can do now. The only thing we ask is you use it. You can only render one time. That's how we're doing it right now. And you insert your files. You'll get both sequences back. Put them on your house. Look at them and see what you think. And if you love it, please share the feedback. If you hate it, please share the feedback even more. We want to know why. We want to know what happened. We want to know, did it make your display look like crap? Did it make your display look way better than you ever thought it could? And you hated it because then you realized how your mapping skills actually were. Like, I don't know what it is, but please share the feedback. Please. This is private feedback. It's not going to be posted on Google or anything like that. It just comes directly to the EZSequence team. That's it. But one thing I will say is, if you share feedback with this, EZRGB and Pixel Pro Displays will both give you a special gift. So if you complete the feedback and submit it and make it good, don't put why, and then you just put answer here, answer here. We'll pay attention to that, and maybe that will be called out. I don't know. Depends on how many ciders I had in me that night. But honestly, give good quality feedback, please, and you'll get a gift. You'll get a gift from both companies at the end. Please go join the team over at EZRGB on the Facebook page. It's EZRGB LLC, I think it is the Facebook page. Please go follow them. There's going to be all kinds of new cool stuff that this team's going to be coming out with in 2024. The whiteboard that I was blessed to see and lost even more hair over reading is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 2024, I think, is going to be we'll just leave it at that. But
so here we are.
This is how the page.
Yeah, this is the feedback page, right? So you're going to enter some information here. This is through Google Forms. You do have to have an email address through this. And basically, how was your overall website experience? Just give us a good idea of how of where you sat in through the whole thing, as far as what your experience was when we came to the website. How could it have been better? Please fill in that feedback. Here's the sequence quality. If you had the opportunity to modify the effects of a singing prop, which one would you choose? Why? So we need to know these answers. We need to know if things happen, because xLights has been a phenomenal product over the past 7 years, 8 years. It's grown. It's incredible over the past 10 years, that is, rather. And for that matter, just because everybody has their own idea of how their own show works, everything works differently for everybody. Our shows are so customizable, right down to the pixel count. Nobody has an identical show. I have something that's very much like it, but nobody has an identical show where you have exact names on your prop, exact pixel placements on your house, exact props, and located with the size and everything. That nobody has that, because everything in xLights is customizable. So you filling in this information is going to absolutely help us. If you had the opportunity to modify singing props, which one would it be? Why? Will you use these sequences on your house? Let us know if you would use them on your house. If you won't, let us know why not. Any other feedback is obviously appreciated, and then submit the form. And again, now, if you've signed up and you've received you'll receive some information. You'll get a little coupon code there that is going to do something nice for you from the PPD website, as well as the EZRGB website. So, guys, what's your thoughts? Any kind of feedback that you want to share with us? I'm looking up there now on some of the things that people are commenting on. Wayne's already tried to sign up. He's not patiently waiting.
Well, he said, I'm refreshing my email repeatedly, patiently waiting for the email. Wow, they're already back. So he already got his sequences. So Wayne's already over there playing the sequences. So thank you, Wayne, for trying out the EZSequence program. Just a couple final things. I mean, the team at EZRGB saw a lot of time into this, and they really saw the future. This is a patent pending service program that's all built, and we hope you use it. We hope you break it. We hope we fix it. We hope you break it. We hope you fix it, and we just keep going back and back on that. But
Yep.
in the grand scheme of things, the EZRGB team goal is to make your animating lighting experience simple. It doesn't get any easier than that. And again, you put the files in, you get your final product back. It's easy. It's that's it. I mean, I know we talked here for a long time because we wanted to show you how stuff works, but really we could have just came on and said, put your files in, go to ezrgb.com. It's 5 little letters. It's even the web domain's easy. It's 5 little letters, EZRGB. Go there, put your files in, get the final product back, enjoy. Sit back, have time with your family. Don't worry about what looks good on your house with the mapping and everything. It takes care of it for you. This gives you your family time back and time for you to build more props. So I feel bad for all the Coral vendors out there because I just gave your customers more time now to go and buy more and build more props for you because they don't have to worry about the sequencing side. EZRGB got it taken care of for you.
All right, guys, that's all from us here at Pixel Pro Displays and our new affiliate, EZRGB. Because if you go to the PPD website, you're going to see EZRGB is now an affiliate. So there's probably more coming soon. Guys, Clyde here signing out. Rob, take it away.
That's all I have to say.
Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you again Tuesday night webinar. Hope to see you there. Take care, guys. Have a good one.